God, this is so relaxing. We just have to sit here for a bit, right? Anyways. Oh, we jumped right back in. Let's see. What happened last time? We collected a lot of stuff. We met our girl Sophie. She's cool. She's, if she's gonna be our primary companion, I can get used to... You know what? I can get used to this trio here. Ernest, the actual reliable, mostly reliable, experienced detective. Sophie, the one who got promoted to homicide and doesn't really feel qualified for it. And oh, we got a... Okay, so we can see our statements here. Okay, gotta go to the office. We can't go to the office without Mr. Eubanks. There. Okay, so I gotta get used to navigating here. Okay, yeah. Our trio here is the actual experienced, reliable, question mark? Ernest. He is, in fact, quite earnest, I suppose. Our, equally earnest, but, inexperienced, Sophie. She gotta go fast. And our, intrepid clerk with the mind of an adventurer, Sophie. We got a powerful combo here. That's a trio I can get behind. I enjoyed that. So, to review, we polished off our prologue case here, demo case, which involved mainly figuring out what happened with Hannah, the Great Thief. And the key here was that Chandra helped Hannah steal from the Eubanks. Because supposedly the money that kept in that safe was being embezzled and not actually going to charity. Just curious, eh? So presumably, well, as of right now, Hannah is going to be charged with the attempted murder of Chandra. But the presumption is quite clear in that the Eubanks got wind that, based on what the police discovered, most likely, that the only way that theft would have worked is if Chandra was a part of it. So, Chandra got attacked. So... Oh, here's our brief. 8 o'clock this morning, Miss Lear left a voicemail for Red. It seemed to be cut off abruptly. Someone had attacked her. Sent out to investigate. Got here about 8:10. Mrs. Eubanks greeted me on my arrival. We headed toward the trophy room where we believed Chandra may have been. We tried to get in. The door was locked. Had to force it open. Miss Lear was inside her. So the trophy room door was locked. Miss Lear was unconscious. I'd say this category being tracked is really cool. And this is also like a free history segment. The real detective in charge, Sophie. According to Detective Smith, Chandra was attacked with a flat, blunt object, guilty bed sheet, cabinet at the crime scene covered in cat fur, disconnected landmine. Chandra was asked to clean one of Mr. Eubanks' golf clubs, which is curious. Time to head to Chandra's bedroom. We adopted a stray cat yesterday. The whole time till the police came. Chandra brought the family breakfast. We stayed in the kitchen. I was feeding him. We'll have to experiment with examining testimonies, statements later. I feel like there's something to the fact that Oliver would have seen Ferris go get the cat food. If that were the case. There's something to that. Do we have anything in evidence about that? No cats are allowed in the kitchen. We also discovered this before Miss Swift told us that... Oops, back to that. Before Miss Swift told us that Chandra was attacked by a blunt force wound to the back of the head from the back of the head with a flat object. So, on that note, travel outside. What do you have to say about Sophie? You and Detective Swift are pretty different. If I were to paint you two, I'd use oil paint for you and watercolors for her. Sorry, but your analogy is lost on me. Also, we learned that Justina was raised by a family of artists who have some past relation with the Eubanks. Something happened a decade ago involving Justina's parents and the Eubanks, which is curious. Because the Eubanks would have been, at least the Eubanks that we've met would have been in their 20s. I mean, you're very patient and methodical, while she's very intense and prone to fly away. Oil versus watercolor. I still don't get it. Oh, never mind. I'm seeing. No one's here. I'm seeing. Bedroom. Ooh, this is very sparse. The window's open. Here we are, Chandra's bedroom. Are we really in the same house? This room is a bit bland. Maybe she prefers being minimalist. That or the Eubanks don't pay her enough. Either way, a modest room makes our lives easier. Nobody's here right now. Oh, we got a lot to see here. Let's check this chest for clues. You mean this dresser for clues? No, it has drawers that you pull, so it's a chest of drawers. Dresses are short and wide, while chests and drawers are tall and narrow. Oh, you did the thing. Is it short and wide? Therefore, it is a dresser. Is this really that Is this really that important? Let's just look inside. There's some golf club cleaner and what looks like a camera? Why would there be a camera in here? The insides seem broken. Judging by the dust, I'd say it was hidden away on top of the wardrobe. Some of the parts have fresh club cleaner on it. Whoever put it here must have been using the club cleaner. Why is it broken? Scratches on it means it must have hit the floor pretty hard. That would have been enough to break it. The fresh club cleaner on it must have been broken today. I doubt it simply fell on its own. Just one mystery on top of another. Let's add both to the evidence. Golf club cleaner. A camera. This is curious. May have been hidden on top of the wardrobe. Curious. This room is a bit cold. This window must be wide. It's letting a draft in. Why is it open? We found it open when we got here. Did Chandra open it? No idea. Best to leave it alone for now. This must be the window I spotted outside. Curious. For May, there sure is a lot of camphor in here. Especially found this wardrobe. I wonder what's inside. What the? Aha! You finally found me. What? Who are you? I've been waiting here forever. Now hand over your badge, Mr. Detective. What? You were in here the whole time? Hang on, you know her already? Are you related? Of course. What is happening over here? she's, Oh, we lost internet. Fee! My name's Fee! This is my cat, Toasty. Toasty! Meow! Nice to meet you both. My name's Justina. I'm here to help out with the investigation today. So this is the Eubanks cat. He's super cute. I think he likes you, miss. Meow meow. So, why exactly does she want to be your... Does she want your badge, detective? I may or may not have promised to play hide and seek with her this morning, and I bet my badge on it. Turns out she's really hard to find. Have you really been in here this whole time? Yep, and since you never found me, I won. Now give me your badge. But I did find you. No, you didn't. The green lady found me, so it doesn't count. She takes hide and seek seriously. Hey, let's worry about the badge later, okay? Right now, I want to ask you a couple questions about today. ... Oh, cat conversation. Well, Toasty and I are really tired, so we're having trouble remembering things. Maybe you could jog our memory with some money. Do you want us to pay you? Father tells me that information is worth more than gold, so I'm not going to talk to you for free. Oh boy. I can't believe I'm being extorted by a kid. Detective, what do we do now? Ooh. We sure did lose power. Hold on, I've got an idea. Tell you what, Fee, how about we play a little game instead? A game? I like that. It's sort of stare, nod. That is cute. We're listening. You answer all our questions honestly, and Justina will give you whatever you want. If we catch you lying, I get to keep my badge. Deal? Hang on. I didn't agree to that. Hey, I already put my badge on the line. Take one for the team. Alright, fine. Really hope this kid is bad at lying. So, how's that sound to you, Fee? I love that. Nod. Deal. What do you want to know? I don't remember hearing about her at all in the police report. No, she saw anything. Let's start from the beginning. Where were you yesterday? When the robbery happened? Ha, that's easy. Better get ready to give us the piggyback ride of a lifetime. Oh, is that all you want? Well, in that case... Back is already aching with the thought. Really hope Detective Swift knows what she's gotten us into. Statement. Well, before the police came, Chandra wanted to play hide and seek. Toasty and I, we decided to hide in the kitchen. I went there for a while, and by the time I came out, all the police were there. Chandra never found us, so I won. I see. Got to spot alive for the sake of my spine. Okay, so... we'll come back to that. Cat fur. There's so much cat fur around this wardrobe. Cats tend to shed more during this spring to prepare for the summer heat. Given that it's April, this amount of fur is normal. Cats know no bounds. So the cat was in the wardrobe with the trophy room, too. Some of the wallpaper is peeling. Yeah, I noticed that earlier. We should check it out. Leave no stone unturned. But what if we make it worse? It's just wallpaper. We can fix it up. All right. Oh, my. Look behind the paper. There's a small hole. I think this must be some kind of storage space. You see anything in there? Looks like a filing drawer? There's a bunch of important documents inside. What? What do you mean? Insurance paperwork, medical documents, Chandra's passport. It's all properly labeled. Hang on, there's something missing here. I can see a spot for a file, but there's nothing inside. I'll note this down. Passport. Something next to it was taken. Missing spot. Should check this for prints. You won't believe this. Chandra's prints are here, but there's another set of prints too. Whose? Mr. Eubanks himself. Uh-oh. Wait, how would you identify those prints so quickly? I carry a small device for it. Well, it's a small database of prints that I can quickly check against. Got a sample of everyone's prints earlier. These prints are pretty fresh, too. I'd say they were left today. Science can tell the fingerprints are fresh? It's not science. The paper is still sticky. No dust from being exposed for too long. So it had to have been peeled today. The fingerprints are on the sticky side. That means it showed up today. Wow, she knows her stuff. Fingerprints on the sticky side. Open, I guess. Alright. Which really just means that, Chandra didn't peel it today. Chandra wasn't exactly packing up to leave. But someone knew her stuff was there and went for something after they attacked Chandra. Owen! Two kinds of evidence from one clue. Nice work. Yeah. What's wrong? It's just, I was here earlier. I didn't bother to check behind this wallpaper. Could have found this, but you found those prints. I didn't notice that missing file. If you hadn't come here, no one would have found it. Hey, that's why we worked together. We did find it. It's a two-person job. Let's just keep investigating. Okay. Should talk to her about this after the case. We're gonna build your confidence up, girl. Don't you worry. Justina, art comments? Art commentary? This painting looks so sad. The mountains are crying out in pain. Crying out in pain? Yeah. Look at the one on the far back. Its side was chopped off. Yeah. A chip that size could only be missing because of human activity. That or the artist just didn't notice. Of course the artist noticed. Every detail in a painting like this is deliberate. Every brushstroke, every line. You sure sound like an artist yourself. No, I'm terrible at it. My parents are artists, though. Sorry for getting carried away there. Don't worry about it. You're cute when you get all fired up like that. Let's move on. I support it. This bed looks so bare with only that thin sheet. I expected a bit more from a maid. She must not have made her bed this morning. It sounded like she was rather busy. I can make my bed in under a minute. What's her excuse? She's not swift. A minute? My personal record is 36.13 seconds. What's yours? I can't remember the last time I made my bed before work. I must have forgotten. Why don't you just add the bed to evidence for now? I think it's sheets, leaving it quite bare. This is where we go into the logic machine and combine it with the bed sheet. Oh, what a quaint phone. Hang on, looks like it's damaged. Receiver is cracked. Perhaps someone dropped it. There are even tiny bits of plastic on the floor. Maybe. Let's add to the evidence. Hello. Toasty! Do you mind if I pet Toasty? Go ahead. He's really soft. Toasty used to live outside. He'd always come say hi to us. I'm glad Toasty has a new home. My neighborhood has more stray cats than I can count. We should adopt one of them. I hated seeing Toasty without a home. I'll think about that. I don't really like the idea of trying to grab one of those feral cats off the street. Yeah, we pet Toasty. Why'd you want Detective Swift's badge? So Toasty can become Detective Toasty. He's a cop who doesn't play by the rules. Cops are supposed to follow the law, not break it. Detective Toasty should set a good example. Nah, that's boring. We like our way better. He really is just a kid. Oh. Let's see here. Can you tell us again what you were doing during the robbery? Decided to hide the kitchen and dispute that with Oliver's allergy. Objection. Fee, we already spoke to Oliver. Said cats aren't allowed in the kitchen. You couldn't have hidden there with Toasty. Ah. Yeah, you did? How would he know? He wasn't here. He went on some trip. That's true. How can we prove Toasty wasn't there? Well, drat. It's gotta be a way. I just have to think. I prove Toasty couldn't have been in the kitchen. But Fee and Toasty couldn't have been in the kitchen without... Couldn't have been in the kitchen without Oliver's knowledge. Oh, it's just that Oliver was in there? Here's the proof. Oh, that's not it. Must be something Fee or Toasty would leave behind. Okay. Cat's fur. Take that. Toasty likes to shed a lot, doesn't he? In fact, everywhere he goes, he seems to leave a trace of it. Yeah, as Shen Chunping would say, all contact leaves traces. But I don't remember seeing any sort of cat fur in the kitchen. If you had really hid there with Toasty, there would have been cat fur all over the place. Poor Mr. Croy would have been sneezing like crazy. Yeah. Fine. You win. It wasn't in the kitchen. Keep your stupid badge. I didn't want it anyways. Oh. Ooh, good work, Justy. My badge is safe. How old are you, child? You're 10. Oh, sweetheart. Toasty, here's 4. Good lad. Born on St. Patrick's Day. Bless his heart. He's a ginger. Alright, good work, Justy. My badge is safe. Justy? Hey, we got you little pet names. That's adorable. I love that. Sophie, if you were in the kitchen, where were you hiding? Toasty can't remember. This again? Think, Justina. There's gotta be some way to figure out where she was. Alright. I think it's right here. Take that. You were here. Fee, we found cat fur in the trophy room. Detective Swift said she found it yesterday. And it was no more than an hour old. I think you and Toasty were hiding in the trophy room where the robbery happened. Yeah. But... Okay. I was hiding in there. But you can't tell anyone. Fee, why didn't you tell the police about this? I'm not supposed to go in there, and Toasty isn't either. I didn't want to get in trouble. My father found out he tried to take Toasty away. I couldn't let Toasty go back in the wild. Oh, even Toasty's doing little pleady eyes. Oh. You should tell us about what happened yesterday. It'll help us find out what happened to Chandra. Do you promise I won't get in trouble? We promise. Well, I heard Chandra and someone else in there. I think they were taking stuff out of the safe. Got really scared. I told Oliver about it. He always knows what to do. Oh. Hang on. Oliver knew? You never mentioned that. Oliver? I was scared of what had happened to Chandra. Father started being really mean to her, and I thought Oliver could help her. Oh no. You don't think. Let's not jump to any conclusions yet. Make a note of this for later. Thank you, Fee. You helped out a lot. And so did you, Toasty. By leaving traces, can I get a piggyback ride as thanks? Yeah, can she? Don't encourage her. Do it. Fee's confession, sweetheart. Oh. Can we go to the office? Oh, there he is. Oh boy. Looking evil. Forget the foyer. This is the real lion's den. Detective, maybe we should, Good afternoon, Mr. Eubanks. I'm back. Too late. Detective, have you finished dealing with our little rat problem yet? A rat problem? The scurrying, thieving rat in my home. We've dealt with the thief. We're on the other matters. This is my assistant, Justina Smith. Oh, hey. You got to see the debut and resolution of the power outage arc. Just like that, power's back on. Justina, this here's Owen. This. Oofa. This here's Owen Eubanks, founder and CEO of Eubanks Investments. An assistant. I didn't know you were a detective of prestige. Hey, I'm not a trophy. You want to tag along to see a pro at work? You want to find out more about the attack on Chandra? I'm sorry to say, but it won't be much help in the matter. Why not? This is your house, isn't it? Surely you know about what goes on here. If you must know, Miss Smith, I only saw Miss Leah during breakfast, and we hardly spoke at all. I have no idea about what happened after that. I'm really quite busy right now, and I don't have time for all these inane questions. Real help on this guy. Clearly the window isn't going to look through itself. Nevertheless, we still need to record your statement. Just give us a few sentences and we won't bother you again. I know! I joked about it. And I joked about it playing through Case 1 again. And back when I played the demo, that first sequence I knew we were cross-examining Chandra's recorded video statement. But in reality, that was actually a clever introduction of this mechanic, which gets more widely used in investigation. That's actually pretty clever, in hindsight. It's a brief introduction of handling people's statements. Except now we don't have to review the video anymore. We can just go right back to them and say, "Hey, can you tell us this again?" I like that. It's like a kind of thing I've seen in a few Phoenix Wright fan games that go Ace Attorney investigation style, where the case takes place in a setting, and it just people testify about something, and then you can go back in and review their testimony. We'll say, I think, God, I forget the name, but the like Epic 9 Chapter 1. I think that one did it. One of the Death Game segments. God. Torrential? But I really like that. New officers are always such a bother. Fine, but let's make it quick. Statement. Around 7:30 this morning, I went down to the dining room to have breakfast with my family. Miss Leah came to serve us the food, and that was the only time I saw her. After that, I went straight back to my office, where I remained for the rest of the morning. Not long after, you all showed up and told me Miss Leah had been attacked. Thank you for your cooperation, Mr. Eubanks. I need to have a look around and ask you a few more questions, then we'll be out of your way. Assistant, let's get to work. Right. Mr. Eubanks, I understand you asked Chandra to clean one of your golf clubs today. May I ask why? A friend of mine wanted to borrow it for an upcoming tournament. Since those are my luckiest clubs, he hoped it would give him an edge. He was supposed to come today, but we had to reschedule. Yeah, I bet. Seems like he asked Chandra to clean it by chance. Is he serious? He might very well be not involved, but he still took something. Mr. Eubanks, I was reviewing the case file for the robbery this morning. I have to ask, why does Chandra know the code to the safe? Do I need a reason? Well, no, it's just odd. You must know it because she's a trusted employee. She did a lot of the accounting work. Giving her a code made things easier for the both of us. So to answer your question, yes. It doesn't add up. If he's embezzling money, then why does he trust Chandra? Do you have some reason to believe she'd keep it a secret? That is very curious. Investigate. Top shelf. There's quite a lot of history books here. History's a wonderful thing. Defines who we are, and yet we can only ever experience it once. For example, this book that I'm currently reading. It's about how Azure City went from being a small city-state to the sprawling capital it is now. To grow so fast simply by merging with other city-states over the course of a scant 50 years, it's truly marvelous. It certainly is. That's what I get for sleeping through history class. Lamp! One moment, please. Shelf. What's this? A guide to taking care of a guide to taking care of monocles. I didn't think they actually wrote books on this. A monocle's a gentleman's best friend. It would be a crime to not keep it clean. Gentleman's best friend? Doesn't your wife wear one as well? Hers is a simple accessory. Mine is a prescription. I can't see with my left eye without it. I don't know which of those statements surprises me more. Let's see what's... This is gonna go well. He was on his computer. Is that a video game? Melody Man 12. Oh! Stop snooping around. Sorry! What do I have to ask? Justina, why are you judging? Girl, why are you judging? I'm only in my 30s. I was there when Melody Man started fighting for everlasting music. Of all the things we could judge this guy for, playing games should not be one of them, Justy. I see. Guess even Owen had a childhood. Lamp. This is an expensive lamp. Looks like the price tag is still on it. This thing is worth more than my entire month's salary. Be careful about that. I only had to replace that lamp once. What happened? That news of a cat came running in here and knocked it over. A whole lamp? That cat must be all muscle. If it were up to me, that cat would never have stepped foot in this house. What stopped you? My wife. She was determined to take that cat in. Once that woman sets her mind on something, nothing can stop her. I see. She starts quoting legal precedent about cat adoption, and then I have to buckle. Okay, so now we're at the point we need to start reviewing testimonies, I suppose. Let's go outside and talk about you. Are we only talk about Fee? Can't talk about... Sir, were you aware that Fee was in the bedroom? Nope. I didn't arrive till after Sophie played hide and seek with her. Figured she could find her on her own. She almost lost her badge. Should have helped. Well, she didn't, did she, Miss Assistant? I guess. Nothing new to see here. Let's go over her statement again. Thanks to the dining room with the family. was gonna say, can we update this statement? How do we... We're feeding the family's cat. Let me offer some free legal advice. Never show your evidence to a suspect unless you must. Keep throwing out evidence until something sticks, but that's boring. Should save it until I'm sure it's the right one. Do we really know where Fee was? I'm wondering about that. I don't really know why I'm saving. Do we show this to you? Nope. Okay. Honestly, maybe we just don't. Maybe we don't need to do. Alright. Go to the kitchen, try you. Day cooking. Do. Can't really do anything with that. I suppose our only choice is to try you. After the office, waiting for this morning. Oh wait, you didn't actually give us anything there. During the robbery. Let's present this here. Objection. Mr. Eubanks, a part of our investigation, we searched Chandra's room. Inside, we found a small hidden filing cabinet. If you were to your office all day, then why did we find your prints there? Oh, why? I must have touched it some other time. Oh, no, my monocle. Oh, we got another one. Oh, I must have touched it some other time. That drawer was covered behind freshly peeling wallpaper. Those prints had to have been left today. You can't be serious. This is an outrageous invasion of privacy. Who authorized you to start dusting my house for fingerprints? We have the right to test for fingerprints as part of our investigation, so long as we have just cause. Now, I can either confess here, or we can do this at the station. This is really how you want to treat innocent bystanders. Only the ones who are lying. Now, start talking. I need to speak to Miss Lee over a delicate matter. I went there for that. If you just give me a moment, I can explain all your worries away. Revised statement. No one could have known she was in her room. Me visiting her is unrelated to this assault. That's why I kept my visit to myself. It was all just a massive coincidence. I would have known she was in a room. And later this assault. Put his fingers on the wallpaper. Maybe he took the documents. How do you know Chandra wasn't there to stop him? A different piece of evidence is better, I hear. Hold on this for now. Mr. Eubanks, what do you think? I remember when I got my driver's license years ago. I had to borrow my dad's old car and pray that it didn't fall apart until I passed the test. Why'd you have such an old car? My dad never wanted to buy a new car and was forced to use the one he had for 20 years. But 3 months later, his car died a natural death. That was when he was forced to get a new car. Thank the gods my parents were never like that. That's surprisingly wholesome. How would he know she was not there? One could have known she was in the room. Passport was unrelated. I'm spitballing here. No. So we got close with the passport. I just want to see this again. Maybe he took the documents. How would he know Chandra wasn't there to stop him? The door was locked. There was something that... about how Owen would have heard it from the office. There's that came up with conversation. Didn't really learn anything from that. While we're here, actually. Hey, Oliver, do you like my ID? Do you ever change out of that suit? Oh, well, of course I do. Just that the green suits me well. Oh, well, rude, okay. And we're gonna leave, Owen on his own for a bit. Hey, Ferris, what you think? Pretty good picture, right? It certainly catches your personality. But next time, try not to force a smile. You saw right through me! Oh, shit. Did we do that? I don't think we can get anything out of her. Can't really get anything more out of that. You still up here? Can't review your statement anymore. Cute. Underrated point that Fee tried to tell us that Chandra wanted to play hide and seek. That is curious. He told Oliver about Chandra's involvement. Trophy room by Ben. I heard she was attacked. Try this. Wonder if what happens here? No, nothing. It's gonna come up eventually. Stay in the kitchen cleaning. See, I feel like... Did you see Ferris? How do we ask that? We are generally stymied here. Although if we try the cat fur here... False. During the robbery, though. Don't actually know where Fee was during the attack. Oh ho, alright, we're gonna go right in for the kill. There's a camera on her wardrobe. There's a way someone could have known. We also found a camera in that room. What was broken? Someone had been spying on her. The person could have been you. Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. I never put my camera there. We know that Chandra worked with the thief and that you were suspicious of her. You should have reported it to the police. It was an internal matter. I needed to deal with it myself. This is beginning to sound like a clear motive for assault. How dare you? You couldn't possibly presume I attacked her. Why else would we find your fingerprints in that room? Why else would you have been spying on her? I went into that room but not to attack Miss Lear. There was something more important in there that I needed. Once I had it, I left. I have a witness who can verify as much. Oliver came out of her room. Oliver was there? He didn't tell us that. What was he doing there? I didn't ask. He just said that she wasn't there and that he left in a hurry. So, tell me, just what were you looking for in that room? It's none of your business, detective. That's fine, I already know the answer. This morning our thief told us something very interesting. He mentioned that the charity money was wrongly calculated. I think Chandra had proof of it. I'd wager a guess you took it and then tried to end her life to tie up the loose ends. I would never harm her. That charity money was perfectly calculated. You have no grounds to doubt that. What are you hiding from us? Let's hear... Oh, wow, serious. You're a fool to take the words of some common thief over my own, especially without a smidge of evidence to back it up. An innocent woman is being charged with attempted murder. Any decent human being would want to help her. That wretch stole from me, filled my home with police officers, and you think I should help her? I have no sympathy for her. Is that an umbrella? She's getting what she deserves. You say that to her face after I drag you back to the station. Detective, taking this too far. He's right, we don't have any proof of any of this. Escalating things is only going to cause more problems. Your little assistant here has more sense than you. I would have your job for this detective. One phone call to the chief of police and I'll ensure you never work in this city again. Let's go, Justina. We'll solve this case ourselves. Can't believe him. We're going outside right now. Oh boy. So he is tied to the Eubanks too. Detective, what's gotten into you? Sorry you had to see that. I should have handled things better. You're right, you should have. Do you have any idea how much trouble you've gotten us in? Did you hear what he said there? You could lose your job over this. And I stand by what I said. He knows more than he's letting on. Maybe so, but that's no reason to accuse the man of attempted murder. Can't reason with his kind. Being nice to them will only let them take advantage of you. His kind? What? Guys with monocles? The rich. People who have enough money to change the world, but would rather hoard it all to themselves. But do anything to cling onto their power, no matter who they have to hurt in the process. That's why he'd embezzle all that money. Bringing him down means I lose my job, then so be it. If he's so wealthy, why would he risk embezzling even more money? Because he can. Yep, wealthy, just... wealthy... largely want nothing more than to amass more of their wealth. I think you're wrong. You have no reason to believe he's a bad person. Sure, he's a little unkind, and he did lie to us. Twice. I bet there's more to him than that. Oh, you sweet summer child. You're naive, Justina. But you're right. I shouldn't have acted the way I did. It's just, Cloud's orphanage is very important to me. Let that cloud my judgment. Sorry. Apology accepted, but why is the orphanage important to you? That's a story for another time. We have a case to solve. Right. Next time we pay a visit to Mr. Curry. Now let's poke you. Objection. Mr. Curry, we spoke to Mr. Eubanks. He told us that he saw you coming out of Chandra's room this morning. He did? Is that true? I'm sorry, Detective, but I refuse to answer that. You refuse? I won't speak to either of you without a lawyer. I see, and we'll have to do this the hard way. Mr. Oliver Curry, you're under arrest for the assault and battery of Chandra Lear. You'll be going back to the station with us for questioning. Speak with an attorney once you're there. Assistant, let's head out. Right. What's going on? Oliver, where are they taking you? We're taking him in for questioning. He's refused to speak to us any longer, and so we have no choice but to arrest him. Is that so? Go into my house, snooping through all my things. Now you're trying to arrest my staff? Uh-oh. Oliver, don't say another word to them. I'll meet you at the station. Huh? Oliver's a trusted member of this household. I'll see his defense through. Ooh. Ferris, please, you don't have to do this. I know what I'm doing, Oliver. My husband told me the things you said to him, Detective. I know what you're trying to do. You came into my own home and threatened my husband, and now you put a pin in this crime on my chef. Uh-oh. I think it's time someone put you in your place. He stormed off in a rage. Get ready, Mr. Assistant. This is only the beginning. We still have a long day ahead of us. We headed back to the station, Mr. Curry in tow. The ride back was silent. Nobody wanted to speak or knew what to say. I didn't know what to think. Did Mr. Curry attack Chandra? If so, why? Case 2 Part 1. And this is a good point to end off on. Until next time. Until then.